Anyway, but tell her about your day, or what made it so stressful today.
Just, they was, everybody was playing with the rates today. Like, I had to turn down several different loads. I'm not going to move my driver for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, we'll pass. It was just a lot of bureaucracy, whatever you want to say, fucking bullshit, And they always want to say, well, it's a portion you can add to your trailer. Fuck that. Something may not be going in the way that I need it to go. So then I can't add to it or whatever the case is. But I at least want to have my driver make some type of money on the load. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we preach. If you out here and you're a dispatcher, truckrattle.com can be a good tool for you for being able to know how much fuel going to cost and going towards some of their fixed costs. It's going to give you somewhere to start as far as your negotiation rates. So that's another good tool that I would say, dispatchers need to use.
Nah, definitely.
It's going to give you, it even gives your drivers direction. Let them know where every truck stop is, like where food is. If the truck stop got parking, shower, a mechanic shop on site, like it's very a useful tool, where you can assist your driver, like, hey, go to, on I-95 at exit 67, this truck stop got everything. From shower to laundry to mechanic. You know what I'm saying?
Truckrider.com definitely the move. Does it give tolls too?
Yes, it gives you an estimate on how many tolls you're gonna go through.
Is it accurate as far as the tolls?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yes.
Okay. Because I was using
once you set in what you got, so like with my hot shots, you do it as a pickup, 2-axle. Then you put your length of your trailer in. Yeah. What hot shot trailer you have in there, and how much that specific load weighs or whatever. And with hot shots, they typically get a little more per mileage on diesel.
Yeah.
Than a 18-wheeler. So
okay. All right.
I normally put my mileage, for diesel, I normally put it around 8.5 or something like that.
We might need the next podcast pretty much show people how to use that. Have like a little webinar on that as well. But
yeah,
that
definitely.
What you went through today definitely is a great segue into what we talking about today of what percentage should you charge as a dispatcher. And it's a lot of, I feel it's a lot of different views of what people should charge. Should you charge 12? Should you charge 10, 5, 2%? I know some people out there charging 2%, and stuff. So what do you think as a dispatcher? You've been in the game for a while, and I know you got an extensive history in trucking and stuff. What do you think dispatchers should charge? Maybe starting out, and just tell us what you think that they should charge a dispatcher.
Me myself, I'm gonna go with what my mentor said. You know what I'm saying, which is Alex Good Energy. Yeah. I'm not gonna undervalue who I am. Because I'm selling you a service and I'm giving you that service, period. So for me, long as you dedicated to what you're doing, I'm charging 10% off the flip. You know what I'm saying? And even if I got a part-time person, I charge 12%. You get what I'm saying? Because that 12%, that's just letting them know you're taking away from my full-time people. You know what I'm saying? Because you jumping in and out. You're not consistently running with me. So I got to charge you extra. You know, just like in the case of my 10%, like even with doing a consultation with a driver, it's a lot of drivers don't even know. They jumping in this game. I'm steady getting emails about one driver I just onboarded. He don't have an ELD system. He was running under somebody else MC.
Oh my God.
So.
Oh my God. He don't even have an ELD?
Listen to this. Whoever he was running under in AMC, they was letting him use paper logs. I said, that's a no-go.
Yeah, you can't use that forever. Shut you down quick.
I said, that's a no-go for me. I said, you need to order an ELD system ASAP.
Hey.
Because I like to keep.
Yo, you need the water, yo.
I know.
Yo,
it must be that bath and body spray. You heard?
Yo,
you know that air freshener all in my goddamn throat.
Tell him you just lost. Tell him everything that just happened.
Yo, if it ain't your internet, it's your throat.
Maybe I swallowed some hair.
Oh no! Oh, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it ready, PG, Ebony.
I'm just kidding. No.
What's up, James?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey,
What's up, James?
Can
I drive?
James tapping in. He doing the family thing, but he's still tapping in. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Hi, family.
Yeah, it's not family. It's date night. Kids at summer camp.
Yeah.
So
no, it's okay.
Tap in real quick. Switch it out. Get in here.
What I was about to say, Ebony, what was you saying? You were saying pretty much that the guy was using somebody else ELD.
No, he was using somebody else MC number. He was running under them. And now, you know, this is why a lot of people don't trust dispatchers also. So this particular company and whoever was dispatching him, he was running under that MC number. I don't know how she was doing it. I can't really say. He didn't really get into details. He gave me a sum of the little bit of the story that she started fucking up, not paying him his money. And I was like, huh? How he wasn't getting paid? So he definitely didn't have a factoring company. You get what I'm saying? Or they was getting all the money and fucking him on the back end. You get what I'm saying? Running his truck under that MC and you're not paying that man what he was supposed to be getting paid.
Which is another reason why you charge somebody 10%, because all of the BS that you got to deal with. And I don't think people realize that is like, I'm gonna come from a dispatcher standpoint, especially if you're a new dispatcher or even somebody that's probably been in the game for like a couple of months and just scared to ask for that 10%. You don't know how much you have to do as a dispatcher and what you're going to deal with. Like Ebony just said, you pretty much are dealing pretty much with, it's kind of like almost getting in a relationship and you dealing with so much baggage from the old relationship and you trying to fix that stuff. And also Ebony was telling me last week that when she's signing on people, a lot of people don't know how to fill out certain things. So now you got to go back and forth with them and get everything filled out properly. Because instead of sending over stuff professionally, a lot of people are just now getting into a business and they don't know how to be professional. So they'll send over stuff like written down. Like they were literally sending over their W-2s like this. And you can't send that to a broker. I mean, you can, but you want to be professional in this business. You don't want to send your W-2 like this. Can you imagine that as a broker? And it's just so waking up late. Give me a story of just waking up late and you have to deal with something. Do one of y'all have that?
Oh man, I got those for days, man. Stories as far as just, and it like, you could be in the middle, like you wake up even early in the morning. You wake up at 6:30 in the morning and then 3 o'clock, you got a text, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, I broke down, I'm on the side of the road and everything, you know what I'm saying? So It's just always, it's always something with dispatching. And like Harris was saying, it's important to get your money's worth because you're going to put in work. You get that 10% because you're going to put in the work.
I get my kids every week, every other week. And it's been times that we'll be out at a jump house. And I didn't bring I bring literally my laptop with me everywhere I go now. I don't care where it is. I have it in the car because it's been times I left it at home thinking that everything is smooth, fine, and dandy. And I had to run back home in the fun to pretty much recover a load. Or my daughter plays softball. I'll be out somewhere in the boondocks and I got to walk around a big old field trying to find service so I can get pretty much, my driver roadside assistant for a loadout trailer that she had a blowout tire on. And somebody wants to argue why I charge 10% or why I'm not charging 5%. We go above and beyond. And I need new dispatchers to understand it's like you're going to, and truck drivers, please understand we're just not booking loads and then going out to the club, having drinks and stuff, because I think that's what they think. We're working. We're really working out here. What's going on, Third Coast?
Hey, Third Coast.
What, I got a perfect story. This Monday, one of my power only drivers had a loadout trailer. We did one of the loads that you leave your trailer on site for 2 or 3 days. We only did this load because she had to get her truck fixed. So we left the truck, or should I say the trailer, over the weekend. She got there at 12:30 Monday. Her trailer was gone. I called the broker. They asked me all type of dumb questions. What address did you drop it off at? I'm like, the same address that was on the rate con. They just asked me all. And it's crazy that they asked me a question like this because I'm a good dispatcher. I communicate every step of the way. It's like over the weekend, they just had a mind reset. Anyways, back to the point. My driver, because I can't control my driver, and shout out to her, I love her to death because she's a good driver. She ended up calling the cops. And it's almost a brawl out there. She from Memphis. And it sounds like hustle and flow out there. Every 5 seconds, man, hey, man, she joining everybody. As a dispatcher, I got to handle that. Not to mention, I got other drivers that's calling me and other loads that I'm trying to book and stay ahead of the game. When I got a full-blown fire going on over here. Now, how do you think I will feel if I'm charging somebody 2%? And I got I got a trailer that's missing that I don't know how I'm going to explain to the broker. I got my driver out there with the cops, and she black. That's a whole nother story, you know what I'm saying, of what it could have went left on. So I just want to stress to dispatchers and also let truckers know it's like you have some dispatchers out here that are really doing their job and are really like going the extra mile. We just don't, like I said, book loads and then go to sleep or go out here and do whatever. We out here working. Every day.
I even give some of my drivers, telling them about business credit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get them started to tap in on that side, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something that I'm tapping into more and more, because I have the tools and the resources for recession proof to be able to share that with my clients, you know what I'm saying? So it's very important now in this time, you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to use other people's money and be able to flip it, even on this cost of diesel, you want to be able to get a fuel card. You getting discounts when you have that fuel card. That's saving you on some fuel, you know what I'm saying? So percentage off that diesel that you're taking on, that cost. So I don't just talk the talk, I actually walk it. You know what I'm saying? I go, like I said, with the invoicing, I always go back, double check, make sure my driver stuff is paid out, approved, all that. So I can make sure they're getting paid. Because I don't never want somebody to be caught, because your money coming out of that money too. So I'm definitely going to make sure, okay, that invoice was approved. Everything was good. Rate time, bill of lading. We good to go. Whether we had to send, you know what I'm saying, lump of fees, whatever. Everything is in the computer, and now it's approved. So I'm going on.
We
so
got
getting paid.
We got a question for you, Ebony, and y'all might have to tap in a little bit, you know, pretty much in her DM, but she can answer this quick question for us, the credit. He asks, what if a business you don't have any credit?
So you gotta start to build your credit. Like, you know, once you get your business, your LLC, then you do your EIN, then you go for your Duns and Bradstreet number. You know what I'm saying? So when you get your Duns and Bradstreet number, that's when you start to tap into the tier ones to building your credit, and they like 30-day net accounts, or, you know, whether it's a 60-day net accounts. I know some of the tier one vendors are like Quill, Granger, Crown Supplies, and things of that nature. But, you know, if you want more information, you can do a consultation for me. So that's just some of it. It's a whole lot. But you start off with those 30-day net accounts, you know, with the first tier vendors, to start building your paydex score. And, you know, so you will buy some stuff from like Quill or something. And if you get a 30-day net account, you know, you want to purchase something like $75, and you got to pay that 30-day net account off within that 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So that'll start creating you a paydex score. So you want to keep your paydex score around 80 or above. But like I said, if you want more information, you can book a consultation.
Yo,
I
can. Ebony got the game, yo. I want to say, I'm gonna take money out of my mouth, but she got like all the game, really.
And also, I'm a notary Republic too. I haven't tapped into my notary business like that, because I also want to be able to be a notary signing agent too. But yeah, I got my hands a little busy. You know, with my business partners, we trying to create a whole nother space. On all levels.
I would definitely tap in with her, brother, because right now is the time to have some credit, because we're entering into a recession. And this will be a perfect time to start like building people business. If you got some money saved up, or if you can use, like she said, use somebody else's money. It's a lot of trailers that's about to be dirt cheap. It's a lot of trucks out here that's about to be dirt cheap, that you can actually like get them at a low price and start to scale up in your company if you know what to do. So I would definitely tap in with Ebony, because she got the game. Hey, I need to tap in. I need to hop on her DM.
And your money don't hold no weight in the bank. You want to use other people's money. That's why we call it OPM. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Even on your personal side, make sure your personal credit is, you have worked on your personal credit too, because you want to get those high limits and stuff like that. And so I do work with, you know, a couple of my recession-proof people in my community that's good with that personal credit. I mean, good on credit side, period. And they'll show you how to flip some money for real.
That's what's up. So, what's some other things you got that you guys think why people should charge more? Do you feel like when you don't have that much experience starting out that you should charge probably 10%, or you think you maybe should start like maybe 7 to 8%, or you think?
Well, you know, you shouldn't even say 7, because you kicking yourself in the ass right now with your grandfather 7, right? Because you didn't know what all it takes. So what I would say, if you starting out as a dispatcher, if you feel more comfortable starting out at 8, but make sure that 8%, you well worth it. Do more research. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go by, or get you a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know what you're selling, and you got to be confident in what you're selling to these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a hell if a driver, like I told the guy that I just signed on, no, you need to get an ELD system. I don't do paper logs, but he also told me today when I called it, you know, check back in with him, let him know, hey, I'm still waiting on some approvals from some brokers, you know, to come back through because your authority just started a couple of days ago. So he said he got pulled. I said, because safety is everything for me. That's first and foremost. When I start a driver out, I have a consultation with the driver first and foremost before I even get him on the road. I make 10%. Him go.
That's worth 10% there. Go ahead.
Yes. I make him go get his truck and trailer weighed empty with all his equipment on there first, so he can know how much his truck and trailer and his equipment weighs while he's empty. Okay? So secondly, you know, I let them know about understanding the hours of service. Do they understand that? You know, a lot of people are new to this. They don't understand how to read an ELD system. Sometimes I have to break that down to them. So my 10%, you goddamn right, you're going to pay me 10. But I do also give them the SOPs, standard, you know, standard operation policy that I have in place. You know, my 6 points of communication is very important if you're trying to build your company and expand, because it's all about relationships in this business, and you want to hold on to them because you never know when you got to go back and circle back and use them.
See, all of that Ebony just said sets her apart from what I feel that the outside people think that what dispatchers do. I don't think that somebody that's paying somebody 2% or 3% or even 5% is expecting somebody to do all of that, to actually care about safety, to actually pretty much have that, like she said, she has that, you know, that consultation to make sure you understand your ELD. Because a lot of drivers do not understand it. They don't know how to. I have a driver right now, and shout out to him, you know what I'm saying, if he watching this or if he ever see this, but he don't know how to read it. He don't know how to understand it. I had to pretty much, at first when I was dispatcher, I'll be honest, I didn't understand it, but I had to pretty much go do research so I'll be better able to explain to drivers like that. So Ebony is setting herself apart. We set ourselves apart that we are able to charge 10%. And that's what another thing that I think, what are you doing to set yourself apart so people won't just be saying, like, how are you able to charge 10% just because you book loads? What else are you doing? What other service are you offering? Like I said, look, like Ebony is doing. James, you was about to say something about, you know, somebody just coming in?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're new to the game, I would say do an introductory, like 30 or 60 days at that lower percentage of 7 or 8%. And then put that in writing and let them know off top. You know what I'm saying? That you're going to get your 10% after that.
We can't hear you, bro.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, you got to talk up, man.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was just going to say, if you inexperienced that introductory rate, give them like the 7 or 8% for the first 30 or 60 days, have it in writing, and let them know that after that, you know, the introductory period, you're going up to 10. That's the best way to handle that if you're inexperienced.
That's smart. I wish I would.
I came from the logistics side, so I've been around trucking for 20 years. So I went 10, but even though it took me six some months to get my first carrier, because like I said, it's a man's dominant men industry, and you know, they'll rather trust another man than they trust a woman. But you know, we don't get that much credit, and I ain't think I knew how to talk that talk, but I do. You know.
Nah, you definitely do, Ebony. You definitely do.
So definitely. Even when I was struggling getting my carriers, when I first started out, that didn't stray away from me saying I'm going lower. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to deal with a lot of BS, swear to God. From, you know, sometimes you have drivers that don't check in. You gotta continue to call them or text them. Come on, it's real simple. When you on site, goddamn, send me a text. You just put that bitch in gear, I'm on site. You know what I'm saying? Just put it in point. I'm on site.
Check this out. Not to interrupt you and keep going after I say this. I just received a text that a driver he just been loaded. He got there at 1 o'clock and he just got loaded. So now
you finna go get that detention time.
Now I gotta get that detention.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And don't think that I can just send an email and they're gonna send the detention over tomorrow.
No, you gotta fight for that shit.
They gonna hit me with like normal. They gonna hit me with the BS. Oh, it takes us 2 to 3 weeks or 24 hours or something like this. And they really want you to forget. And most a 5% or 2% dispatcher, trust me, they probably will. But I'm fighting for that because my driver pretty much had to sit there from 1 to pretty much 9 o'clock just to get loaded.
It takes them 5 seconds to go in and change the rate kind of add that detention time. It don't take no fucking 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, they want you to forget, you know, and then they get you with the BS. Did he sign? Did they initial or sign in the check-in times and when he checked out and all this other bullshit? You know, I'm telling you, these brokers.
Yo, Ebony gonna keep it real.
For real. Hey.
No, definitely. They definitely gonna hit you with that. But this is the reason, like I said, many reasons why that people need to charge 10% and not charge 2 to 5% or even 7%. That's something that I'll admit my first carrier, I charged 7% because I was scared and I didn't have the confidence. And I probably should have took James his approach to it and just said like, you know, maybe the introductory rate. But to this day, I still have my first carrier, the lady that called the cops on the broker the other day at 7%, and it kills me when I put a $3,000 load in and I'm not getting $300. It's way less than that. So just take it from somebody, take it from us who's been in the game for a while. Have that confidence, you know, to charge 10% and really believe in yourself because it's real deal out here. Trust me. What do y'all feel?
Their codes, he said, are there forms that have to be submitted for the detention pay? No. So basically, if you're keeping in contact with your broker and your driver let you know when they arrive on site, you send a text, email, letting that broker know, hey, my driver just arrived on site. You know, then you send another text, email, however you communicate with this broker, like my driver just got loaded and he's just leaving the shipper or whatever the case is, you know, and I'll even give as far as like when my driver let me know around, after he do his trip planning and let me know, well, if everything goes right, my ETA gonna be so-and-so for the next day or whatever the case is. And I send that in my email, letting them know that. But also, when my driver checks in, I have them also tell the people to, when he put, like he got there at 1 o'clock or whatever, goddamn put that 1 o'clock because they signing off on that shit.
You crazy girl.
No, you just gotta go. It's sad, but it's true because a lot of brokers play games. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Just like I've been, you know, played with sending my driver. They'll lie about how much the weight is and all this shit. You get there and you can't even get the shit on your trailer because they didn't falsify the weight. You get what I'm saying? And then they don't want to give you no tone you.
Yeah. No, that's
it's you know, you just gotta roll with the punches.
Definitely. And you gotta have, like Ebony said, you gotta have some good communication with your drivers. Because your driver, if you don't have good communication with your driver and they pretty much been there for 3 hours and then they text you, hey, I'm here. Then let's say like my driver right now, if he texts me 2 or 3 hours late and now he's just now getting pretty much loaded, they're not going to want to pay him that detention because as soon as they send me a text, I got to text or email pretty much the broker and say, hey, my driver was there on time. But if my driver there was on time and I didn't pretty much tell the broker that's some kickback or that's some extra stress that I got to deal with to fight for that detention. Once again, earning my 10%. I just want to keep stressing that point of what we charge. What do y'all feel about people that say I can dispatch myself or I can do this myself and stuff like that? What do y'all feel about that?
The amount of paperwork and the amount of emails and stuff that you have to submit, if you're under a load, if you're currently driving, you can't do that while you're driving. If you're doing that while you're driving, you're going to kill somebody. You're going to kill yourself or you're going to kill somebody else. So the reality is, the whole point of dispatching, my thing is, and Karis, you know this, and I'm sure Ebony does it too, you're trying to stay 24 to 48 hours ahead of the freight. So, you know what I'm saying, while your carrier is under a load, you're literally booking the next load before that, or maybe even the next load after the next one. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if your guys are averaging, you know, 400 or 500 miles a day, like that's 10 hours of driving on the road. Like, you don't have time to be, I mean, a lot of business can be taken care of over the phone, but a lot of it is emails and, you know, scanning and sending off documents and stuff like that. And you can't do that while you're behind the wheel. I'm not saying you can't dispatch yourself as an owner operator or as a driver, but it's a lot easier when you can just push that off. Because trust me, the carriers that I've dispatched for, they love to push it off on you. They're like, hey man, this came in. Can you take a look at it? Check it out. It's almost like, me and you have said this before, carriers, like you're a dispatcher, but you're also like a personal assistant. You know what I'm saying? You're like a secretary. You know,
yeah.
You're just handling paperwork and filing stuff and doing all types of stuff. It's always something extra. So I don't care what nobody say, man. We worth our 10%.
Yeah, the facts are the facts. Just like some of them when you ask for them to send you a COI. You know what I'm saying? Some of them send you the fucking policy. No, we need the fucking certificate of insurance. Of course.
You just said that today.
You get what I'm saying? So motherfuckers, like that's why they post their truck and they be posting because they sitting because they don't know where to send they self at. You get what I'm saying? So they waiting on a broker to look them up and see if you got a fucking truck where you need to be because you don't know what the freight, where the hell to go. I love it when they say I dispatch myself.
Yo, and what she's saying is so true. It's
You get what I'm saying? You too.
But
so
you know,
why you book yourself to a where it ain't got no goddamn freight that did? Now you gotta post yourself and see if somebody gonna pick your ass up.
You always in Utah. Where it's snowing.
Exactly. That part for me. Yes.
And I hate to say this, but people who want to do everything for themselves, I'm just gonna go out there. I feel that's a broke mindset. And this is just not me saying this is not me saying this. This is what millionaires say. If you want to pretty much scale and expand and take your business to the next level, you have to pretty much push stuff off. Because that's the only way you're going to have more time to pretty much build your business. If you're pretty much trying to be your accountant, if you're trying to do this, you're trying to be a dispatcher, you're only going to stay at this point. You have to grow. These are reasons why Toys R Us, Radio Shack, Circuit City, and Kmart pretty much are big companies that went out of business because they didn't grow like the Walmarts and Targets and stuff like that. So if you can't stay at that same level, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is not me saying it. This is what millionaires say. To grow, you have to start facilitating and start to let other people do stuff. And, you know, you just can't just stay at that same level or whatnot.
With any business, it's a cost of doing business. Whatever business you get in, whether you selling motherfucking pussy, it's a cost. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a hey, when you just speaking facts, any business you get in, you get
Ebony,
if you go to the strip club, I'ma go strip, right? I know I gotta pay the motherfucker on a part of my motherfucking money I make if I'm stripping, right? So just believe me when I say, hey, it's a cost of doing business for any goddamn business. For real. Yeah, because they piss me off with that. That, you know, well, why should I pay you this?
Yeah. Nah, you're a wild girl, yo.
in order for the pie to grow, you got to be willing to give pieces of it away. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I just saw, I don't know, I'm curious if it was you that posted it, it was somebody that posted it, and I just saw it recently, like the last day or two, and it was according to Diddy, and he was saying the new hustle is paying people to do stuff for you. Like, that's how you grow. That's how you get to where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all successful business people. You wouldn't try and be your own lawyer or your own accountant. You know what I'm saying? You outsource
Exactly.
that person who has that expertise. So it's just a different mindset. If the person doesn't have that mindset, then they're not going to really be that. They're going to have like a ceiling on their success anyway. Because they try to penny pinch and be cheap and everything. It ain't going to work.
Exactly. We can all change our own oil, but I'd rather pay somebody $19.99 to change that much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know if I want to pay $19.99. I had to take my shit back to the deal.
Yo, you know, you big balling over there. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I ain't.
Us regular people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, James balling too. You say where you at, James, man? Yeah,
you said, where am I at?
Yeah, Roof Chris, something like that. Rafa De La Sean or something.
Nah, man, I'm just about to go in here and have a little dinner, man.
Okay.
That's all.
Your wife gonna kill you because you ain't walked in yet.
So, I mean, I walked in, I came back out because I lost service or whatever. But I'm about to hop off though, because I am about to go give the
you don't want to get cursed out later.
Yeah, man. You know you're gonna be sleeping on that couch.
It ain't worth it. We can handle it. We can handle it. We can bring somebody else on. We can bring me on to take your place for a second.
Nah, we ain't gonna do my boy like that.
Hey, I want you to get some booty tonight. You heard me? You gonna go get some cutty, goddammit. Hey, what ATL say? I got some cutty last night.
Hey, wait a second. Hey, give your wife that 10%.
Booty in my house?
Yeah. You giving her that 5% dispatch, man. Give her that 10% today.
I'm gonna handle my business. So
all right, my whole down, man. Have fun.
All right.
He
look like he's starving for some too.
Now y'all crazy. Hey, he ain't looking at her. He wants some cheddar biscuits, yo. Yo, you crazy. But no, like he was saying,
make
like
it interesting for the people, you know.
You did what? 10%.
I said you gotta make it interesting.
At least stupid. Oh man. Well, we got some people on here. Does anybody want to we have some time for a quick Q&A? If somebody need to ask a question, a new dispatcher, or have a question, you know, just regarding trucking.
Also, guys, just a reminder, we are doing a webinar, me and CJ, on doing a breakdown of break-even point. So you can be able to do that for your drivers as well. So make sure you guys tap in with us. It should be around July 9th. So we can show you guys how to do that if you guys still don't understand how to break those numbers down for your drivers. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for the flyers. Make sure you guys go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Eavesdropping Knowledge.
Yep.
Let's get our subscriptions up.
Yep.
So keep bringing the heat.
So tell us, give them a little sample of what we pretty much gonna do on the webinar.
We basically gonna show you how to gather your owner operates or fleet owner's information. You're gonna kind of, even if they haven't been in a business for over a year, you're gonna kind of estimate on their numbers as far as their operating costs, their fixed costs, and how much if they have a driver in their truck.
At least how much you put a question in there. And someone answer my question. What question?
What question you put in there?
Man, you know everything. We ain't answering your question.
Oh my gosh, you talking I just want to be treated fairly.
Everybody tap.
Get your ass up. Watch you request so you can ask your question live.
Yeah, come on.
Black Lives Matter.
I just want to be treated
fairly. We the people.
She probably smoking hookah somewhere, man. You know, she probably out always out having fun and stuff.
Got the red cup, now she tripping.
Yeah. But no, what you said pretty much far as
we're gonna break down. So if you have your owners numbers as far as breaking down their operating costs, their fixed costs, you know, how much they're paying their driver, so they can see how much that break-even point is. It's basically going to give you a number to give you a starting point of where that driver needs to be as far as rate per mile to keep him in the black.
Yeah.
You could definitely, if your owner or fleet owner has not been in business for a year, we're going to take some numbers, show you how to just estimate on some numbers compared to theirs. And as long as you have like their truck note, their insurance note, and things of that nature, we'll just have to estimate on the mileage that they do per year to be able to break even point, so you can show them kind of where they'll be at as far as that break even point.
I don't see your question, Leash. What are you
I feel like I'm in jail and all I have is one question. Girl, request to get on. We don't see your question.
She ain't got no question. She don't have a question.
She just wanna. She
ain't got no question. She got me looking crazy. She ain't got no question. She playing with us, man.
She's down for maintenance.
That down for maintenance right now? Oh, no.
Hey, mine's still running. I wouldn't even know. I'm downstairs. CJ told me to get my Metro PCS ass downstairs today. So I even brought my ring light so you guys can hear me clearly and see me clearly.
Hit the question box. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay.
So when we get to curse the broker, I said, I have a question. When do we get to curse the brokers out when they be on some bullshit with the rates?
Hey, man. I haven't cussed the broker out. No, have I? I haven't cussed the broker out, but I've kind of like got some straightening on with the broker. I haven't cussed one out. But
I haven't cursed one out either, but I do have one like on my Instagram page where I was talking about fucking Landstar, dealing with Landstar, and he was trying to make me sign a rate con so fast when I had to make sure those times was going to work for my she thought it work for work for Scott's Honor Leash. I just had to, you know, I'm in therapy, so I had to, you know, like hang up on their ass before I really, because a lot of people are sensitive, even if I'm talking to a regular person. Like right now, my youngest son here, he might like, this crazy bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because he's more sensitive to my
Stop putting that boy out. Stop putting that boy out there like that.
But I just had to hang up, you know, on them. Like, you know what? You're right.
I've had one. This actually happened last Friday or last Thursday, and what did my driver do? I booked the driver a load, and instead of him going to pretty much pick the load up, since he was in Atlanta by his house, he went to his house to go take a shower, and he wanted to see his dog. I didn't even know it, so I'm thinking he going to get the load. The broker called me because they was tracking him and was like, "Why is your driver going the opposite direction of the load?" And honestly, I started to stutter because I didn't know what was going on. And when I started to stutter, try to figure out something to say, he was like, "Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. Give me the truth." I didn't cuss him out, but the tonality in my voice, once he said, "Don't bullshit me," he heard the tonality and how I started to talk to him, that he calmed down. So I don't really think you have to cuss brokers out, but you can definitely get some act right. And this is not to be, I don't want to bring race into it, but It's a difference when they
Be
hear
transparent because it's not a, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to be a racist thing,
yeah,
but
but
we know
yeah,
sometimes in
yeah,
certain situations,
they know
things
what
can turn
they
another way.
yeah, I feel they know when to calm down. Like certain people know when to calm down when they hear somebody talking to them. Like I said, I hate to make it a race thing, but they calm down when they hear that when they hear that voice come out. I feel that, and that could be a black woman or a black man. They'll calm down quick. But nah, go ahead.
So unapologetic 22 said, is it better to dispatch particular types of vehicles? It's just to your preference. I would just say find your niche and study that niche. And there you go. You're gonna gravitate to that truck, whichever truck you choose, and you gotta be the best at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started out and I finished Alex Good Energy course, everybody else was going for 18-wheelers. I told myself, and I spoke it into existence with God, I was like, hot shots gonna be my niche. Even though Alex did not teach anything on hot shots, I went out and started studying hot shots on everything that I can find, you know, and that's why I'm calling it hot shots. I can dispatch 18-wheelers too, don't get me wrong, but you give me a hot shot, you know, that's just my passion, you know, so.
I definitely agree with Ebony. It's like find your niche. He did hot shots. My niche actually kind of like chose me. I was trying to like pretty much get, dry vans and reefers, but so many people came into the game that was power only and they didn't have trailers. So that's all I was getting. So it actually chose me. So I became good at power only because that's all I've got. So sometimes it might choose you, or you might just have to pretty much study. Like a lot of people don't want to do box trucks. A lot of people might not want to do hot shots. So like Ebony say, you might see that lane is like, hey, let me go study a little bit harder and find out, how can I pretty much keep those trucks running and moving. Because a lot of people don't want to take trucks, box trucks.
And even if don't dim down or stop learning. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a mentor to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the partnership that you can create, or communication that you can have somebody else to talk to or shoot ideas around with somebody else. You know, that's why I continue to, invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what you got to do. A lot of us don't want to do that, just like we go in debt for paying for college. You get what I'm saying? And we still don't learn shit. College can't teach us how to start a business. You know what I'm saying? Because people that's teaching those business classes, they never owned a goddamn business. You get what I'm saying? So they're not going to be able to tell you the ups and downs of what's going to go on. Yeah. So I would suggest, continue to invest in yourself, get you a mentor or whatever the case is. Me, CJ, Leash on here, we definitely offer those things to a newer dispatcher if you still need somebody outside of and you need that more hands-on, because we can all take an online course, of course, but you still need that accountability partner and that push, somebody to give you that confidence to let you know, hey, sis, hey, bro, you fucking got this shit. You just got to keep going. Don't give up. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't get me wrong. Some days are harder than others, goddamn it. Me and CJ Leash, we all been on the phone like, what the fuck? So.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I tell people, I was one of those people back in the day that didn't believe in buying courses or paying for mentorship. Now I believe in it like 100%. Because in my mind, what's $300 that I'm gonna spend when I make that $300 back in one day? You're gonna make that 300 or 200, whatever it is that you spending, $400 on mentorship or to learn dredge or something like that for extra $400 or whatnot. you're going to make that money back within a day or two. Definitely 2 days if you book the right loads. You're going to make it back like that. So that's how I look at it. It's like, what's it? And you was going to mess it off anyway on a bag, at the section at the club, on some chicken wings, on some, if you smoke weed, whatever. My mindset is so different now. It's like, I will invest that, that $100. Even if I just pretty much have to, it's been times when I was new. I remember, matter of fact, I called Leash when I was new, and I called her honestly, and another dude, Goodfellas, just for confirmation. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, she told me some more stuff as well, but I had a list of questions, and I was like, man, I know I'm not dumb. Hey, hell, let me just pay her $150. I forgot what I see charge. It ain't like that no more. She gonna charge y'all more. So whatever, I think it was $150. Y'all ain't getting that price.
Yeah, y'all not getting that deal.
Y'all ain't getting that price. But I called her, and I don't know if she knew it, but I had a couple questions that I was like 50% on, and I asked her the questions, and just her confirmation was good enough for me. And it was $150. And somebody said, like, why are you gonna spend $150 just to get somebody confirmation? That gives me the confidence to go out there and get more drivers and to be able to have more confidence when I'm talking to these brokers. So anybody out there is like, invest in yourself, and it's worth it, yo. Because you got to have the mindset is you're gonna spend the money anyway, but you're gonna make it back in this if you doing the right thing. So definitely keep investing in yourself, especially in this business.
And you never know, once you invest in somebody, you never know what other side business they can open your mind off to, or if y'all can gather and put something together and go into business. Like, I share information with my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, information that I pay for, I can share with them because that's the type of relationship we have, or accountability. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who you're going to come in contact with that might be your hitter, whether it's for a season or a reason or whatever the case may be. But I definitely would tell you guys to do that. In order for you to grow, you got to continue to, just like we spend millions and thousands of dollars going to college.
Yeah.
If it's something your passion and you want to do it, I suggest you continue to move forward with it. Like we say, always put that positive affirmation and positive thoughts into yourself to let you know that you got this.
Yeah. Because you're gonna spend that money 2 ways. You're gonna spend it with a mentor, or you're gonna spend it making mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Because I did a consultation with Goodfellas and Leash too. So and it was definitely, even with me being on live right now with you guys, my RPX family had to tell me, because I know sometimes with me, I will go to the gym with my goddamn bonnet on, and I will wake up, just brush my teeth, wash my face and shit, and roll out and get on that motherfucking low board with my bonnet on. So I'm like, damn. And I was just scared. I'm scared of social media. Well, now I'm not, but you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't got confident enough, even though y'all get what y'all get, because this is who I am. But I was like, I wonder how people will take me. Will they be like, I'm fucking rude or fucking whatever? And, some people's like, no, just be yourself. Shit. You might gravitate to a different type of audience that understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be, because they done see me switched up. They like, we don't even know that person.
I don't know.
I know how to be professional, too.
She sounds just like Madea, y'all. Tyler Perry.
But, so this is me. So that's why, I'm going to get back to my Bonnet Chronicles. But, this is who I am. So I'm definitely appreciative to my brother CJ for inviting me to be a part of Eavesdropping. He said I need a midnight show or whatever, because I'm too.
Yeah, we need a BET Uncut with Ebony.
But I'm giving, so I might give somebody on this live right now the confidence of like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I get this. She doing it. I can do it. I can't be scared no more. You can't be timid. You got to be on that phone and go for what the fuck you want. That's period.
Period.
Don't keep you might get 50 no's, but that one yes gonna feel good as shit.
In the comment.
That one, because I don't know how to tell y'all. My family, after working for 20 years for somebody, my family keep on saying, why don't you just go get a job? No, I would not.
What's the best load board for a 40? Is that old boy?
Ultimate Dispatch. Oh my God.
Is that your boy?
You need to, hey, even though you took Alex Good Energy course, you need some mentorship. Ultimate Dispatch.
Bro, you need to
a mentor for real. But I use several of them, but I have relationships. You know what I'm saying? I have relationships with different brokers, or like Lee said, shippers is where it's at. I got a shipper too. I'm still waiting on that paperwork to come through from Alabama. That one of my recession-proof guys, which has a brokerage company, he sent me a shipper because it's for high shot trucks.
He said, yeah, that's him.
So that's when you're a part of a community. That's what happens. Oh, you barely want to join us.
Yo, what? Yo, don't come up. BNT and cut. Yo.
So
see what's going on.
You can't use that low board, but you gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to put your stuff in for high shot drivers. But
Time out.
Need a mentor. Seriously.
Time out. She just came on here glistening. She just came over here glistening, y'all.
I'm in my bed.
Hey, she doing one of my numbers. You heard?
Yo.
Hey, she doing one of my numbers.
Look. She came up. The numbers done jumped up, yo. Let's go.
I know.
Let's go. Let's go. This dispatching after dark, yo. You never know what's going to happen. She got there and came out the water like Martin. Listen all over my body. What you say?
When I said, you know, even selling pussy, it's a cost of doing business. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lee's got to get those. She got to get those. Get those clients, man. You got enough clients, Lee's. Get off our live, man. Trying to get some more, man.
I got enough clients, and what am I doing for my family?
Nah, you right. Yo, I will. Hey, I said it before.
That's
I didn't
what
say it today.
Connections and partnerships is very important.
I'm doing this for you.
Yo, throwing people drivers, yo. Throwing people drivers.
That's
all about being 100 with people and just having a good circle, yo. So I would say this. I kind of got half of my drivers just by knowing people. Not even pretty much going out passing flyers. But some of my drivers just knowing somebody or somebody showing love like Leash, you know what I'm saying, who popping out here and getting all the money. So, here you go. I give you 5 drivers. I got 2,000. Or
even through your affiliate partners, you know what I'm saying? Once you build those relationships, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's why I said you never know if you get a mentor or what type of bond y'all have. It's always good to have that accountability partner or somebody to kind of guide you or help you, or y'all helping each other. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, who said
I want some dispatch pussy?
Yo.
Hey, Rich.
Yo, we got that in the mentorship program too. You know what I'm saying?
We sure do.
That's the VIP pack. That's the VIP package, though. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say? It might cost you a little, but it's gonna cost you a whole motherfucking life.
Yo, y'all crazy, yo.
For real.
I'm sitting here looking and I'm listening to y'all, and I'm just like, yo, I'm somebody who like literally just don't sleep. And when I say I don't sleep, my mind is always going when I'm in the bed And when I say I'm done with this ish with these trucks for the day,
yeah,
going, I'll be like, yo, what could I bring more to the table? Like, what could I do? And some of the stuff I got growing, y'all gonna be like, that's my sis. I really got some ish working up for all of it, like literally as we speak. And when I give it to y'all, it's gonna be drop the mic.
We gonna drop. That's why we need to be putting a goddamn conference together. I bet you. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Yeah, like
I mean,
we can't shortchange ourselves. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. That's why I'm telling these people, get you a circle. You know, people be scared to invest in themselves. You know what I'm saying? You can't never stop doing that.
Don't ever be scared to invest in yourself, because here's the thing. How are you going to be able to pivot and get to the next level if you're not looking up to somebody who's already there where you need to be? Everything ain't gonna always come free. You're not gonna get everything free on Google. You're not gonna get everything free on YouTube. They gonna tell you part of the story. They gonna tell you all the glitz and the glamour of how they made X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and there. They ain't gonna tell you the process.
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
They're not gonna tell you about the dark moments, how they had to go over here and go over here. They had to put on those shoes. They had to wake up crazy. They ain't gonna tell y'all all that. They gonna show y'all what look good. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't all the greatest out here. Don't believe the hype.
No, it's not. Just like we know, Alex didn't teach on hot shots. That's why I had to tell them when I said hot shots my niche, I had to go out and spend a little more money, you know what I'm saying, and do my own research to, you know, figure out how to, you know, move my hot shots, what's going to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Strategically. It's a little more work than just moving an 18-wheeler. I know that.
Even then, like with us being where we are now, how we first met each other, like we're all like at minimal, like we was at the foundation, and where we are now, like
Dr. Cap Lee. Dr. Cap.
We talking, and it's just like, yo, we full of knowledge, and I realized even when you said I might have paid 160 just to that and a third, I realized I'm not worth that 150 or that 160 no more. I know too much.
Yeah.
Preach. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I had to tell CJ, you know, he knows too much. We can't, it ain't going and it takes too much time. So you know what I'm saying? Your time is everything.
It's not even the timing. It's literally, I realize it's the information that we giving them. Everybody that I've actually done a one-on-one with, even y'all, we on a whole different level. It's really level to this. And I realized that in order for you to get up there, you got to have a different mindset. And just like when Alex paid for that, what was that, a $600 cut? Listen, he believed his cuts is $600. Either you won't pay for it or you not. And he paid for it.
It was nice. I don't know about the $600, but it was nice.
I said, yo, that's tight.
$600? Woo!
Waiting at the door. But $600?
600?
But again, when you got that credit, can't no motherfucker stop you. Let me tell you, when you flipping other people's money, you motherfucking cold. I'm telling you. So y'all better get y'all personal and business credit going for real. OPM, I swear to God, the best thing I have ever learned is in recession proof. Those are motherfucking facts.
One of the programs with recession proof, and when I say I never realized how valuable my name is over money, just over money, your credit is your life. I don't care if
cash ain't shit.
Cash ain't shit. If your credit does not, you can get that Bentley or that Porsche, and you got 20 in your, you're not gonna get it. Period. I don't care. So me getting a fleet card from the Shell, and I ain't even got no damn truck. Come on now, stop playing with me.
Now, how about me running some plays for my 20-year-old, and this motherfucker got $30,000, 20,000 from Navy Federal and American Express, adding them all motherfucker up. You get what I'm saying?
Right up.
For real, I'm telling you, it ain't about what you know; it's about who you know.
It's more than just dispatching, because if you feel like you just want to just dispatch to get in this, I could teach you that, like laying down in bed, and you'll get everything that get to you. But if you feel like you want to grow and do more, when I say it's multiple ways to skin a cat in this game, you can do it. You can do it.
Hold on, right quick. Who that is? Rana Bro? Y'all know who that is? Let me see something real quick. Somebody request to go live real quick. Maybe they want to ask a question. Hold on real quick. Maybe they want to request something from Leash.
Even me and Leash, we've invested in Neo webinars and things of that nature, because he can give us a different aspect on his side of what kind of business he's doing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? Did you have a question?
How you doing?
Did you have a question?
No. How are you?
All right.
Hey, what's going on? Did you have a question about dispatching or something?
Sorry?
I said, did you have a question about dispatching?
I am the learning English, okay, brother?
I think
my language Urdu.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Let me figure out how to
help him out.
Yeah.
Where
are you from?
It's a block party. It's a block party, CJ.
I'm trying to figure it out, yo.
Hit the down button. Hit the arrow down button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Party.
Okay. Thank you.
There we go. Bow.